Hey, hello and welcome to Robot Arena 2. This is going to be a little tutorial and some work on how to play this game and what it's all about and why you should play it. Okay, we're going to go to Team HQ first. Go over here to the main menu. Oh, excuse me. Team HQ. And we'll go down here to the latest creation, which will be Technodisc. Okay, this machine's already been put together. What we're going to do now, though, is we're going to tear it apart and show you how it was built. Let's see, first thing we're going to do here is go to Components and show you the weaponry. The first thing we're going to do is here go to Bear Claw. What is a Bear Claw? Bear Claw is a weapon. It's a spiked metal Bear Claw. It would have 3 metal, Bear Claws, and those would be used to rip into the enemy chassis and tear parts off and whatnot. So let's take it off here and see how it's mounted. It's mounted on what they call a Y connector. So go ahead and look at this here Y connector. And we have here a Y-shaped connector which has 3 different connection points on it, so you can put on various different components on the end of it and attach it to different things. So we'll take that off there, and we'll take the Y connector off. What we have here on top of the, this is a disc, okay? We have on top of the disc are 3 small square extenders. They're just here to absorb punishment and damage and things like that. So let's go ahead and take the weapon off first. We'll disassemble this guy a bit at the time here and show you how it's all put together. And get rid of the Y connector. And take off the last couple of bear claws. Okay, then we'll take these guys off, the square extenders, and here we are. They're 20 centimeter square extenders. They have a damage value and whatnot. They can do a little tiny bit of damage, and they can also absorb some damage. So we're going to take those off, and then we'll take off the disc. Now here are how we had this set up here. You can see there's a motor here, Snapburst 2 motor. That's connected to an angle connector here. And I believe it was a 22-degree angle connector, which connected this motor to this motor. And the reason we did this is so we could angle the motor, see, up and down, so you could place the disc where you wanted it. But if you tried to put the disc back on as it is now, it wouldn't fit. See, there's no way to make it fit in here. Well, actually, hey, it would. Look at that. That's rather amazing. At any rate, this is like I said, this is meant so you can angle your weapons and put parts in where they normally wouldn't fit. But we're not really going to go into too much more detail about that. We're just in here to show you the design of how it's put together. So we have a large Z-Tech motor that drives the main disc, which drives the weapons. And up front we have ram plates. Here we go, ram plate. Generic metal plate useful for ramming, shielding, and other devices. It's just a big metal plate. Can take punishment and deal a little bit out too. Alright, so that's the weaponry, how it's set up, and here's the wheels. These are mini wheels. Wheels. A small motor due to limited, it's limited diameter. It's just a small little hypnodisc style wheel. So we're going to take that off. What did that do to the sound? That was weird. And here we have a red spin motor. Let's go to the mechanics, red spin motor. You can see the weight of this here too. Also, you should have shown the weight on the wheels too. The weight is 1.7 kilograms for that. And everything has to be under 80 kilograms for a heavyweight, so you have to keep that in mind. So we have 2.1 kilograms for these motors. And to drive the whole mess, we have a bunch of these small battery packs. Power, where's these guys out here? Power. Ah, here we are. These weigh 8.0 kilograms. They're a small battery. They don't have a lot of juice, that's why you need a lot of them. And to supplement them, we have 2 large super volts. And those over here, they weigh 0.0 kilograms, so they're pretty heavy. And what else do we have here? Oh yes, we have a self-righting mechanism, this here. Alright, we have a large square extender. About 80 or so centimeters long, and what that does is it helps to turn the machine back over if it's tipped over. So if it's on its top, we use that to self-right it. Is there anything else we want to look at here? Oh yes, we have the robot control panel. That'd be this guy. It weighs kilograms. So all this is really a lot to do with weight and size and durability. Let's take a look at the chassis. Armor. Armor is aluminum, so it's kind of a light robot. I could upgrade it to titanium, but it's already kind of slow. Let's go back to the HQ here. What we're going to do now, since we've torn it all apart, is we're going to go ahead and let's see, components. Hang on. We're going to scrap this guy here. Actually, we can just import a copy of it. You put it in the import-export, and you can save your copy. That way, so you don't ruin it. So now we have a working copy here that's not all torn to pieces. We'll take that into the where are we going here? We're going to go and test it. Ah, yes, test the robot real fast. So you can see it's forward, back, right, left, and you have a button to control the weapon and the self-righting mechanism. Right, well, also want to check out the wiring. This is very important, otherwise the machine won't work. For forward, the motors on left and right will be set up in a kind of a seem kind of weird, but if you look here, you can see spin clockwise and counterclockwise for the right-hand side, and opposite that, counterclockwise and clockwise for the left-hand side. Go to left-right. Left-right is interesting. It says clockwise, counterclockwise, and here, clockwise, counterclockwise. So left-right is the same on both sides, whereby forward and back is opposite. And here's your screen back. You see what you want to do. You can place switches, analog controls for forward and left, right, and they also have to be spelled just right if you want to AI this stuff. That's a whole nother that's another video, or another tutorial for later. So we have all the buttons are set up for the machine to work, and we'll take it back in here and test it again. See if we can knock anything around. How about some blocks? Okay, let's see, we can tip it over. No, it's a pretty stable bot. Well, I guess we'll have to test the self-righting mechanism in combat. Alright, we'll go back to HQ. Is there anything else that I wanted to show you guys? Oh yes, paint shop. This is how you paint the machine here. Select color, fill, and all that. And decals. Hang on, edge lines, decals. You can also add in your own paint, your own decals, all that kind of stuff in the actual AI itself, in the programming setup. It's pretty simple, all real straightforward. And we can get into that later too. So I guess what we'll do here is we could have a tournament, whereby in the tournament mode, you, hang on, let's get back to overview, and back to HQ. In the event schedules, you would have tournament modes. You go into one of these battles here, and you'll have either between 2 and 4 or 5 or 6 odd matches. That'll be 3 minutes apiece, and you'll either be facing a single opponent, or it'll be a whole arena full of opponents to battle it out with, and it'll be matches, rounds. You'll have so many rounds. If you're eliminated the first round or so on, then the whole thing is over. But if you survive, then you can repair your bot. You have 30 minutes to put everything back together. So some things will take 30 minutes to repair for that one part. So you have to allocate your time very carefully when you're repairing pieces and parts on a damaged robot. At any rate, we'll do that later. We'll have a tournament maybe sometime real soon. What we're going to do now is we're just going to test this robot. Back to main menu. We'll go to exhibition. We'll have a quick exhibition match. We'll pick an arena. How about the combat arena? It's always been my favorite. Our first opponent. Let's see, Scout. Prehistoric. Here's a pretty tough bot. Groggy Little Warrior. Ooh, that'll probably smash me up good. And we'll have him face Team Technos. Ooh, I hope this is a working one here. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? I better cancel and get rid of the broken bot. Otherwise I could go in there with a machine that doesn't have any pieces on it. This one's in one piece. This one's torn apart, so we're going to scrap that one. And we'll go back to exhibition. And here we go. We also have camera angles. You use the F buttons to control those.
Enter the combat zone. We've got a great match coming your way this evening. The saws and spikes are especially sharp. We're seeing some interesting robot designs tonight. And we're off.
Oh, cool. Well, we got garage, I believe. Whoa. Careful, we don't lose our weapon. Get that other wheel. Okay, we're knocking the heck out of them. Oh, there went the other main drive wheel. Garage is a mess now. Okay. Well, we tore Grog to bits. Alright, let's have one more exhibition match. Just to show you how this all works and what the game is all about. It's quite a lot of fun. It takes a bit of time and effort to design a robot. Maybe we should go there just for... Did we do that? Probably showed a few of these on how to design a bot. But that would be here. Let's see, components, chassis, structure, design. I don't want to scrap the robot, but here's where you would design your robot. Would be under structure design. I have an idea. Okay, let's go to chassis, and here's where you would design your bot. You have circles, rectangle, radius, length, width, draw, freeform. We have all sorts of different things you can do here. So if you wanted to say make a wedge bot, let me start from here. Hang on. Clear that outline in. There. Then you'd have yourself a basic wedge shape, and then now you'd have yourself a wedge bot. And you can throw components into it real quickly. Let's see, mechanics. Too big, I'll bet? No, not too big. Okay, do we want to put a third motor or just make this two-wheel drive? Or something screwy? Wheels. That's not quite right, but you can see what I'm trying to do here. What we'll do is we'll just put this guy together real fast. What kind of a weapon I should put in this thing? It's still not quite right. Not symmetrical. Oh my god. Mechanics. What would be? Not a hacker. Something forward. Now, what can I put on there though? I want to stop spinning so I can put this on there. Thank you. Then you use the control keys and whatnot to turn, rotate, and lift things. If you go inside the inside the program itself, there's a tutorial in the program that shows you how to do all this. Okay, now what am I doing here? He says. Well, I'll tell you. We're gonna try to make a couple of let's see, a straight spinner bod here. This isn't going to be too wide. And I'm starting to think it might be too wide. May hit the ground when it turns. Well, we'll see. Okay, I'm not even going to wire up the wheels. I just want to take this thing into the, yeah, see, it bounces. I thought so. Doggone it. Okay, so that's not going to work. I got an idea. Okay, let's see what we have here. I guess I can't do, well, close enough for government work. We just thought it would work here. A couple of hammers. Pulled out the oops, control panel. Oh, sorry about not saying anything here. I get a little caught up in what I'm doing. So we use that and that. go. Okay, let's test this guy. And there you have it, a basic bot. And we could do a lot of upgrading, add more weapons, armor, all kinds of fun stuff. Could add more power, a third wheel. What was that? Just hit an invisible lump. I kind of like it. Anyway, you see what we're up to here, and this is how we build and how you build, how you play. Like I said, there's tournament modes and exhibition mode, all sorts of stuff. The real kick is whatever you can imagine, you can come up with, and you can build a bot pretty quick here. I threw this guy together, what, 10 minutes? Anyway, I guess we're done. Go to the paint shop real fast and let's see. Too big. And we have a pretty cool looking robot. You could also, like I said, you could pull these bots out, put bigger bots. You can pull these motors out, put bigger motors in, change the battery pack, anything you can think of. Let's see, chassis. What kind of armor do we have here? We don't want to erase that, so let's see, titanium. Oh, we erased it. Look at that. See, I blew it. All right, paint shop. Oops. Okay. And back to decals. Where's that bolt at? Oh, wrong one. So if you make a mistake like I just did, you can clean it up pretty quickly. At any rate, you see what we're up to here. Quite a lot of fun. And here's one for you too. Once you've actually made the bot, you want to go back to HQ and take the guy and export it. That way you don't lose it. Now it's in your save file, and you can pull it back out, change it, tinker with it, do whatever you want. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun to make, and we'll see you here again at Robot Arena 2. And also remember, Robot Arena 2014 is a vast expansion of this, a bit bigger of a beast and all that, a little more fun in its own way. At any rate, this game is a heck of a lot of fun just as it sits. You don't need no mods or any of the other add-ons. You can just play this, or like I said, you can progress to Ultimate Stock or DSL. Any of those other mods, they're all a lot of fun. But this right here is just a tutorial to show you what the game is about and how to build and what to do. And like I said, we'll see you soon. You have a nice day and a fine weekend too.